Ladies and gents, the flyest Spider-Man, Miles Morales, is back. And this time, the stakes are a lot higher. Across the Spiderverse, the second installment of the Spiderverse trilogy, has Miles meeting up with Spider-Man 2099, a guy I know nearly nothing about, other than he's maybe part vampire. His relationship with Gwen, it sort of deepens, but it also takes a nosedive. And the pressures of being Spider-Man are finally starting to really get to him. Honestly, this Miles Morales is still very endearing, and I do believe he is worthy of the name Spider-Man, even though he's not Peter Parker. As for the rest of the cast, Gwen is still on point, dealing with a lot of stuff. No spoilers. We get to see so many Spider-Men in one place. Excuse me. Spider in my throat. So many Spider-Men in one place, it'll make your head spin. And this time, the villains are a little less clear-cut. It seems that the escapades of the previous movie still have far-reaching consequences, and it's up to every single Spider-Man from every single Spiderverse, and yes, that includes Spider-Women, to try and fix what happened and hopefully restore the canon. Yes, they use the words canon. There's so much eye candy in this film, but the animation style is still from the previous film, so it kind of gave me a bit of a headache. But this time I was used to it, so it was a little easier to deal with. Like I said, the characters are still on point. The voice acting is awesome, though we've still yet to hear the voice of Spider-Man from the 90s. That's disappointing. But maybe in the last installment, who knows? Somebody get that guy on the phone. Just look up the cast of Amazing Spider-Man from the 90s, and he's right there. Anyway, the story is part 2 of a trilogy, so it kind of moves along at a snail's pace, but everything it sets up is desperately needed. And once you get to the end, you'll realize that when the end does come, it's going to drop like a nuclear weapon. Overall, this Spider-Man film was a little better than the previous one. I didn't feel like I had keys jiggling in my face. Rather, I was being entertained by deep characters and a solid story, even though it's just installment number 2. I look forward to Beyond the Spider-Verse, but it is going to be a heck of a wait. I hope they don't make us wait too long. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, anyone can be Spider-Man. All it takes is a radioactive spider bite and a lot of courage. Excelsior, true believers.